Well, hello there, good people. It's your boy Johny-J, and welcome to another epic photo adventure. This week we head to a remote beach on the New South Wales coast to photograph some amazing waves. Stick around, it's going to be another fun one. That is not what you want to walk into at this time in the morning. So you've got to keep an eye out for those big boys. Look how big that thing is. There's my hand. Yeah, not fun walking into those first thing in the morning. He is massive. Yep, that's number 2. This isn't fun. Even though they're not going to kill you, these spiders, they're still big. Yeah, it's still a big web. All right, buddy, I'm going to try and get around you without stuffing up your web. Okay, number 3. That's it. I officially named this track the spider track. Oh my god, that's number 4. And this one I'm definitely not going to get past. Damn it. No, I'm sorry, mate. All that work you put in today, I'm going to have to ruin your web. I just cannot get around this one. Damn it, man. Well, that's number 4. Alright, a little bit of an update. We've got to the thin bit of track. So that could be good or bad. Good that hopefully I see all the spiders. Bad that there might be more spiders. So yeah, look, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. This is coming a bit of a joke now. Far out. Seriously? At least they're all the same species, but god damn. I'm not even kidding you. That's like 6 or 7. And this one's web has to come down. I just cannot get past it either. We will get to our location today. That I promise. Well, good morning. We're here. Wreck Beach, Johny-J National Park. It's like a little remote beach. There's a bit of a hike getting in here. And if you can defeat the spider overlords that guard the track, it really is a beautiful location. Anyway, what's going on this morning? Oh man, unfortunately, this is the only day I have to create for myself this week. So I'm really pushing it. It's not the ideal conditions out there. As you can see behind me, it's just one massive storm cell, aka block of cloud, out there on the horizon. And yeah, look, not great for landscape photography today, but what I've seen, I'm kind of excited about, and I can't wait to show you guys. And it's got to do with the waves today. So there's a really cool thing happening over here, and I think this is going to be the shot. So it's going to be getting the telephoto lens out and just seeing if we can get a cool shot with the long lens. Anyway, we've got plenty of time because I really need that sun to come up, be above that block of cloud and start to backlit these areas I think I'm going to photograph this morning. Oh, anyway, I'll show you guys in a minute. Let me get some footage of what's going on over here. Alrighty, so here's the plan, okay? We're going to go with the 70 to 200 and we're going to telephoto land zooming in on the waves. And what's happening out there is there's a wave coming in, hitting the headland on this right hand side, you can see here, and then it creates like this cross wave that almost breaks across the beach. A smaller wave, but still it's called a cross wave. And then when the waves come in from the outside, they meet together like this, causing this sort of a wedge that happens, and it throws a big fan of water up into the air. And my plan is to photograph that backlit. If I'm successful, then great. I mean, they're probably coming every 5 minutes or so. I see a cross wave that's decent, that creates this sort of effect. So look, we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. definitely going to be handheld for this one. I want to be able to move around as quickly as possible. So that's going to mean if I start shooting now before the sun's up, I'm going to have to bump that ISO up just so I can get that shutter speed fast enough. So this is all about freezing the motion, consistent focus, so my camera is constantly focusing. I'll probably just go with a center focus point and fingers crossed it all comes together. Well, that's the plan anyway, so let's see what happens. Alrighty, so settings wise, I'm at about 1/500th, 1250 ISO, 5.6 continuous autofocus, and high frame rate. So I'm just taking lots and lots of frames. And man, let's get a few off just to see what happens, get my settings dialed in. So when that sun finally does pop up, it's going to, you know, I've got my settings dialed in and I can just up my shutter speed or lower my ISO just to compensate for that extra bit of light. All right, so here comes the first wave I can see coming through now. Let's see what happens here. It's all about a bit of luck. It's all about luck. It's all about luck. That's all it is. It's all about watching that cross wave as it comes across. Hopefully it meets up with another wave and you get that throw. And hopefully I don't get wet feet because here comes the water. So yeah, gotta watch that too because I have got my shoes on and I don't want to get wet feet. Oh geez, this is all about a game of patience. All about getting that right two waves to connect, that side wave and that main bit of swell coming in. They've got to connect perfectly to create this fan. So, but you always got to be on your toes ready for this type of photography because you just never know when that perfect connection is going to happen. I know one thing's for sure, I'm going to get wet here for sure. Maybe I should take my shoes off. Maybe I should take my shoes off, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're gonna have to get back a bit. Oh, we're out. Oh, I missed that epic one. Oh, damn it. Well, at least I know the spot now. All right, I'm up on a rock. I'm on a rock, I'm safe. So what happened then, right as you can see, right, oh, there, that's what I'm after. Did you see that? That throw there? That's what I'm after, that cross wave. And once the sun comes up and becomes backlit, it's going to look epic. And I noticed that last one happened just outside here of the rocks. So let's see, like just there. So there's like weird, yeah, cool, all right. By the way, you're going to take lots and lots of photographs doing this. It's all about just shooting and shooting and shooting until you get the perfect movement of that wave, those waves colliding together. There's another one. Oh, okay. So it's happening a lot more regularly than I actually thought. When the sets come in, they're starting to really hit out there. Sometimes what I find with this as well is if you zoom out and then as you think the wave's going to connect together, zoom in and then get the shot, get that detailed part of where they're connecting together. That seems to work pretty good. So I'm going to try that method a bit longer here and see how we go. So I've just upped the shutter speed. I'm finding 1/500. It's just a little bit slow, so up to 1/1000th now, and still at 5.6 because it's starting to get a bit brighter. And I'm just going to be juggling that ISO now and that aperture. Oh, look at these dolphins here! Wow, cool. I don't know what they're doing. I just saw some dolphins. Nice. They must be fishing there the way they're getting along. Nice. Oh, there's a heap of them too. Nice. Oh, they're in the wave surfing. Epic. So we're about 5 minutes after sunrise now, but you can see there's still that massive block of cloud out there. So I reckon we've still got another 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes maybe, before that sun gets up above those big clouds out there. It's time to take the shoes off, man. I'm gonna have to get in the water. Two things I think are gonna change is I'm gonna move down the beach a little bit and I'm gonna take my shoes off so that I can get in the water and get wet, essentially. But anyway, this is what you gotta do to get the shot. And the reason why I think I need to move down the beach is because I'm finding that I'm too close to the headland on this side, and a lot of the waves that are connecting are really close to the headland. So yeah, really wanna make sure that I've got that angle so I can frame the headland out of that shot. I really don't want that in it. All right, The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my gear up a bit higher because the waves are surging in like crazy now. So let's do that and get set up down the other side. Good spot. All right. Wish me luck. I haven't felt the water yet. I bet it's not too cold, but... Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, okay. All right. Cold, but refreshing. Let's say it's refreshing. Alrighty. Well, I think this angle's better, definitely. Just gotta wait for that perfect connection now. Yeah, so settings wise, 5.6, ISO 1250, 1/1000, still continuous autofocus. And I've gone with zone focus, but with the zone towards the center. Because, you know, I can crop this thing later in post, and that's gonna be the idea here. You're not gonna have heaps of time to get composition, so you've just gotta crop it in post. That's the key, I think. We're gonna have heaps of time to get this shot, because even when the sun's up a bit, there's still plenty of time. There's no rush on the light. These waves are gonna be backlit for a fair amount of time this morning. So I've really got plenty of time to wait for that perfect connection and get the shot. It's just all about patience, really. That's what it's all about. Oh, that one wasn't bad. That one wasn't too bad, actually. We got a good connection there. The setos are coming in. Waiting for that cross wave to connect. Here we go. Yeah, that was more of an explosion, not the sort of fan exactly I was after, but getting there, getting there. I'm liking this angle. This angle is definitely working better, I reckon. Oh, that was a good one. Now we're cooking with gas. That was a good one. Really happy with that one. I want to play it back and have a look. Oh, yeah, that was cool. That was a cool one. Oh, wicked. Okay, feel like I've got the settings dialed in now. I've got the direction dialed in. That was really, really good. I feel like just a bit more backlight would be good. There's dolphins playing around out there still, but I'm concentrating on the waves. Don't get distracted with the dolphins, Johnny. I can easily get distracted with dolphins. Don't get distracted, but mate, keep focused, brother. Focus on the waves. That's what we're here for today. All right, here comes another connection. Oh, nice. Oh, this is so cool. I forgot how much fun this is. All right, so that sun is just about to pop over the top of the clouds. We've got all our settings dialed in. We've got the perfect angle. We're gonna start getting those backlit waves now, which I'm really excited about. It's starting to get a bit of light pushing through right now. So now's the time, it's go time, it's go time. Wait for that perfect connection, fire that shutter, freeze that motion, and come home with a really interesting photograph. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that was the one. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, yes. That was the one. Oh, yes. Ah, if I don't get another wave, that was the one. That split second, it just happened. Epic backlight. Oh, here comes some more swell. I'm just gonna keep shooting for a bit longer, but I'm really happy with that photograph. That was a cool one. Really, really good. That was the one I was after, that big glass off throw. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys that one. That was so good. Wow, how cool was that? Oh man, that sun popped up. We got that epic collision of those waves and boom, just an amazing photograph. Anyway, that's it for the field, guys. I'm gonna stick around here for probably another 10 or 15 minutes, then I've got to run. But I feel like I've got the shot in the bag and I can't wait to show you back on the computer what it looks like. All right, I'll see you there in a minute. All right, good people, here we are back in Lightroom, and I've got 3 photographs to show you. And here's the first one. Check this out. How cool are these waves? Just incredible. Those 2 waves hitting together, peeling up like that, just throwing up this spray. It was just incredible. So here's the second one that I chose. So these 2 shots were taken before the sun come up. There was a little bit of light, but not that full nice backlight. And then the last shot where that sun was up, we're getting beams of light coming in, shining through that awesome wave there. Isn't that just epic? How incredible is that? It doesn't even look like it's possible for a wave to be breaking like that. It's not hitting a rock or anything. All it is just those 2 waves coming together, slamming up and peeling up in the air. And I think that's really, really cool. So one thing I did do with this final photograph is I toned it with the color grading, and I really, really love this tool. It's a really cool tool to get your head around. So basically you've got shadows, your midtones and your highlights there, and you just basically move this wheel around with the color you like. The cool thing about this is what you can do is you start to develop a bit of a style or a color palette that you really, really like in your photographs, particularly scenes like this, and you can get really creative on your final edit and how things finally look. You know, so it's okay to adjust the color and manipulate the color to something that's more pleasing to your eye. It really is. So really, really cool. So we went with a bit more bluer tone there, a bit more yellow in the midtones as well, and a bit more yellow in the highlights there. So if I was to turn that on and off, there you go, before, after, before, after. I like that more intense light of that orange is coming through those highlights. It's really showing up in that backlit wave and that light beam that's coming in there. Really, really like that. And then the other thing that's important too is this balance slide. You can see you can go more yellow, more blue, more yellow, more blue. So that's really, really handy. I had mine on 0 there. I think I just had it up a touch there, just a slight more yellow tone just to bring it through there. But really, really cool. It was such a fun time out there, and I think these images turned out really great. All right, good people, that's it for this one. As always, thank you so much for sticking around. If you're still watching now, I really, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please do so below. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, I'd really, really appreciate it. And of course, if you're loving these videos, give them a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Let me know which image you like. Was it number 1, number 2, or the backlit one? I think I like the backlit one, just between you and me. I think that one's my favorite one, the last one with those yellowy tones when that sun popped out. Just awesome. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.